Hello everyone, second channel Ram. Not second channel Ram, regular Ram back with another video. Freaky Friday, another pre-recorded one. We're playing the KFC game. I think we're gonna beat it today, hopefully. So I can move on and play other games. So I'm going to resume. Alright, so we're back. That's a load game. The seventh bite. My headphones are not great, so I'm going to sort of have to hold them. It's like, um, alright, so we've seen a bit of this. Um, we've done that. Yeah, we've seen, oh wait. Okay, we haven't seen this. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any recipes with real lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambiguous chef. Well, there's something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. Not sure if I nailed it yet, but we're close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. A sense comparison spicy or crispy or both, perhaps? Now you got him right where you want him. You really your new creation to ever keep a secret. That's keep it a secret. Actually, I said too much. Please forgive me whatever I said. You can practically hear Colonel's head his heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his face just begins to crack. Appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I got many, nearly a dozen in my fried chicken recipe alone. I would hope that you learn to trust me with yours. I suppose you need to share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it'd be only fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Ah, yes, about that. You see. Yes, Colonel? I have been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. Really? Oh no, the ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true? Your aim with Colonel Sanders aligned with the fact that you realized his secret shows that that he was probably right to do so. You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 herbs and spices? You see, we'd only just met, and I had to make sure that you were trustworthy and capable of keeping my important secret. To me, your recipes are priceless. Last week to confess, the secret you told me, I shared with Miriam, my bestie. Fortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed, but now that you've come to, you start building a relationship as fellow chefs again. I promise to be here, honest in here now. I really do. I'm counting on you. In that case, I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage just glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down the creamy slaw. Still just a spoonful remains in the bowl. You might know once in a while I can have it around so I can admire its taste later and think about it for this moment. It's offered to make him more, but it seems that he's very sentimental, that kind of guy. Sure, why not? I think to make yourself comfortable, I'll be back in just a moment. Right now you're prepared to do some spooning? Around the room there are various items that you look closer at. Each item seems to be radiant memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the portal. Oh, we can actually interact. The chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner of the table. When you pick it up and realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. A tax maroon? It must have been important to Coruscant when it was live. A little note that eclipses the chicken's foot reads, the true state bird of a great state of Kentucky. This candle. A scented candle. You pick it up to try to identify the smell. Power tool. Precious starch collar. Piece of wood floating in the lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the ingredients. It's uh this picture. And adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo. He sports. You figure this must be the Colonel Sanders themselves. The Adam baby is just a drumstick. He seems to be waiting like a rattle. From the baby picture of just themselves. Why is Tate's the type of person who would make their own face the logo of a company that they founded it? Am I right? And the door opened. What's this? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a little bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheering themselves. You closely see this short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Huh. Camel? The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe it's where he discovers one of the secret certain spices? The vase? Take a close look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's just when you lift it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here's lies the ashes of my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. A safe. So he keeps a secret ingredient. You think from what number is important to Colonel Sanders? And it dawns on you. Please dial to 111111. The safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared? What is that word? I don't know what this word means. Style? Number the comb. A lock of silver hair belongs to the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein it's silvery in color, but actually made out of spun silver. Outside, you hear the wind across the visit, and the vast lake and mountain range beyond. And then the ghost of the student pops up. I think about heading out to the world to avenge my death. Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I can say my name right now. It's. Can you see on the middle something? You open the window a crack, and the ghost of the student swept out by the breeze. That is scary. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet, find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. Take one of his hanger and try it on. The jacket's too big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in the sun. Then you say that home is where the heart is. Is that what they meant? Before I can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say this look good on you. Oh, crap, the jacket. You try to take it off. You tell them you're cold. Sorry, I didn't mean to just got a little cold, but this might warm me up. Thor smiles and scoots closer to the fireplace. Someone by the fire, why don't you move a little closer? So everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exam starts tomorrow, you should be thinking about what you're going to cook. You should be home studying. Oh well, you took the jacket off and opened the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Arnold? Yes, Ram. I honestly think this might be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. I think we should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift into a slumber. Dream, sweet queens. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today's today's the day that could change the rest of your life. You know, a secret ingredient you should learn about. It's in some jurisdictions, blank is illegal, but the recipe is a secret. How they know? You're touching when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. Holding a gorgeously plated breakfast in your mouth water just the side of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's ridiculous. Sees Colonel Sanders soon and takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say that we're the perfect match? Okay. How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste was, that is. That says confidence. That's great. What could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg, flatter him. You know, I think we might be a great team. Single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye, and he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know we can't fail. Business partner, maybe talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confusion about your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, and whenever you'll speak, the only answer is to run out the door and go home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You go home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I'm just desperate to talk to you about it, but I can't find you. I got worried that something might have happened to you. It's okay, but now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you to up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! Is it with the... I can't believe it. Since I've been partnered with Blank, he asked me out to go with him. Of course I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. Well, he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, and I said, yeah, sure. Thinking that to get to know the little Metallica guy. Oh, for sure, he took me skydiving with some friends, and things really spiraled out of control. Did you say skydiving? That's a typical first date, going with talking pressure cooker. And I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her story. However, bolting up the details of your own night, it's much better to bear. So much better. And I went out on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Something happened with the emotional connection. Wowzers. Okay. Yeah, you, with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. You ref at school, you're kind of the rivals in the squad. Still from a distance they're picking on Bob, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Besides, he's Bob. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh great, I'll order you one right up. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. He hates sprinkles as a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? It's literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare to pick on a gentle, beautiful creature? Now to lure Ingram, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words. I won't have it. You cleanse your fist, but your injury from yesterday, this mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrived just as it appears that things are getting boiling over. a natural, intuitive person. He senses that something has been going on. Everyone excited for the first day of school. Final day of school, and Graham has that hand of feeling. I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands? Currently yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe we was excited, but your presentation was quite impressive. What are you doing complimenting her? What was that flavor of my delicate warm gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about your food and how your food is received. It's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Brown. I am more capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Portal. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. You see inside Ingram. I know about Colonel Tanner's inability to see Ashley for who you knew she really is. Walk across the quad to get some distance. And it's to distract yourself from how slightly you feel by that interaction with Ashley. You take out the spell book you recovered yesterday. Start flipping through the pages. I don't know. Oh, whoa, that's that book? That looks like bad news. It's just something I found laying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who spent so much time decorating a magic book that weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You know what a page to recover with arcanic warning said, cast only in case of extreme emergency. Just all around the edges of the pages. I could do this spell here and it says it will erase anyone I choose all from my memories. If I script out Colonel Sanders, it probably focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for extra measures. I got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and you have a pretty good excuse to try it out. Damn, we can't save like in Hush Hush. I kinda wanna see what it does. On. Oh yeah, we're on the last one almost. We'll not do it, but maybe one day we'll do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Mario's already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. Chris's voice made quite an announcement. I want y'all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming out, but I assure you there's something to be afraid of. His little nose scrunches up against the breathe quickly. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. With all his rays, see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs through the window outside of the class. He begins barking up, showing that the squirrel is tired. Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence. Sparkles is barking ferociously, drool flying all over his face. The squirrel looks over but he doesn't find anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? And who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. The Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but by any other squirrel in a hearing distance. He returns back to his special tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings me to an important point. Thank you, Ingram, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before we can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills into the class. I told you to save it after class. What? You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane and strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing with me. Still haven't learned how to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you just have to show off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Biz. Yeah, well, it doesn't make it a great date. Igor. And take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down from the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beat. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beat biz. No amount of seasoning is gonna make me want to eat that, Clank. Don't think that Clank burps on a completely deep-fried speaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where he came from. So turns a deep front floor. I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be left alone with the shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pale over the final day of school. Oh, that was unfortunate. We must be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Trademark. Still working on the time, I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. And before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? A tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if it's a source of frustration. It's such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. You were to cruise to this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. If you're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion right off into the sunset without me, of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony up there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us, whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes her tears from her cheeks. Should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it. Meanwhile, you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. That's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before exam. You have to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van and that supposed man and his eviler counterpart Ashley. As you planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Angel Ram's famous cup pie. No way. After practicing for months making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're quickly able to quickly get a fresh pot pie into the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Hey Trevor, what are you doing here? There's still time for the exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I look at my station and picturing victory. A hot pie has begun to bake, and the smells slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get into your head, it costed you a cook-off. You decide time is tend to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when. Might as well just tell him. Okay, here you go. I mean, doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. It's only a specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You use pot pie just from the smell. And that's just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling something else. Oh no, is it burning? God no, I can smell that as maybe with a heaping hub of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. Moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. And that sounds like the final show is about to begin. Feels lays down the ground around. There are no rules that is except to cook with everything you've got. Step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You said that mac and cheese plus pot pie you've been practicing are the dishes that will push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, those Van and Ashley were prepping wildly elaborate dishes for you, their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Rose Highness used to be harassed, harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe, fried chicken. This intensity was going to pull out a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare for their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Little Hunter's batters his chicken as it floats into the air. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Faster Blaster. Batman flexes his breakfasts as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and rod. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets on it. 5 dial pressure point. Chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn how to speak English? It is a singularity as was foretold. It was let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him into the back door of the European. He's regularly prepared your dishes. Ashley has a spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got a book of your own and you're desperate not to let her win another battle. Should you let the opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil? We gotta do this for Silver Sunday to do all the bad options, but right now we'll do the hard way. Who needs magic? We got Pac-Man. I'm gonna do the hard way. Mortal fantasies that you've chosen to win over your turn mini gives you a subtle wink across the room. I believe in you, Abraham. You're gonna notice too. And I've always believed in you, Abraham, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam's at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? I need food, short time food. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Well, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that Colonel Sanders made the first ingredient up to throw you off the trail of the secret recipe. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, welding them to a dark cloud, then thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is what the? It is a Steve's work monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? At least sport monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off. But you had Contra and Steve, and I hate battles, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids in your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? Sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of listening. Do you mind? Steve's forward monster notices that you're going got the Grimoire stashed between your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Christ cross some magic items and accidentally summon me, huh? You guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles into a pot of salted water? Love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little sport bro back in my old country, you can feel sport monsters winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where that came from, but it seemed like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the sense. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like the gym watch school when I fell asleep during scared tactics class. When I woke up, just a serious stare at Steve and he takes a hint. Hey, I'll tell you later. Good luck. And except for this huge time, you don't really know how we could win. We're not dropping out. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure and steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for it. Feelings around me, the chosen ones will avenge me. Oh my god. The power you've been summoning immediately fades out. You're in promotion by inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure and steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for them. I'll show the world my cookery. Telepathy off the ground. Energy courses through your body. Yeah, with this power you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would have been super useful because when you were powering up your chicken pot pile, which was in the oven and it can't be served. But don't worry, Graham, may have suffered some setbacks, but all's not lost. The first is your fortitude. Close on his side that you've earned his support. I've been watching you today, I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your own feet, rolling the punches. He steps up to the station and stands back right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese and the time's almost up, so you're gonna need it. Of course, we'll do the test. We'll have to see what about the rules. All the rules never really been my thing. I will follow my heart. What a guy. Royal Sanders unfolded delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders ever lay your eyes on. Besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass the individual efforts. Are you suggesting if you combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You now must present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall with the class seems incomplete. It seems like we're missing some students. Blank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hey, I'm flying. Sounds like he's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Instead of what causes you see Pop hanging from a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess. Did Batman have something to do with this? When someone asked for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought wedgie was a salad. So Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may be excused. Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history. That's not exactly your book material. Wait a second, pranks? Pranks? Clank, where did the pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature weird beep or some automata. Oh yeah? Well done. Somebody must have got unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. Only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now serve your dish. I made tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. It's tiny. It's a teeny tiny Naruto Maki ice spy afloat in the itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. This summer sparkles chef is my father's name. Yes, sparkles and some green tea I made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sparkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth, letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. They even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy all by myself. And a flash time has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble worth of soup. A plus. I really do taste a dish that has as much love poured into as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a hug. Thank you, man, for helping me believe in myself. Man, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over stewed egg custard and axe odd urchin shell topped with caviar. That's a wild looking dish. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. It's a bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. It's a bit much is my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles isn't sniffing the uni, but he can't get his nose close on the amount of spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes in all tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He rolls back and his tongue is poked and probed. Youch, my tongue. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to this thing. I can't eat it. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. So expect sun turn events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made out of noodles should be physical to eat? Dejected Van does not go gently to the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount simp. What? This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps at the bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Actually, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rose water syrup topped with French mirgay connected by a sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and made to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your eye or something, Jerem? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, it is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job cooking it too. Sorry. I didn't realize that we're having an eating exam. If I wanted to be done with eating, I'd go for a college or eating school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted. But don't breathe it too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage takes over Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-face for team up. You wouldn't know high cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to redirect herself to being the best, but this time, not being shaken by trying to be fake and nice and liked by everybody. This isn't the last thing you heard of me either. If this class keeps getting much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. Then Colonel Sanders, the final group step up together. Two chefs. What begins as a delicious bowl of mac and cheese just becomes something else. He examines it closely, insisting that an eye in the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good thing about this. Somewhere in the room, a little drumroll appears. Just when I seen everything in this kitchen, he gave me this thing. And it completely blew me away. In my 49 years of dog life, I've never tasted anything so delicious, perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to be transcendent. They all seem to transcend reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders had a new item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ash are drawn back by its magentic fragrance. When they graze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on now, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as its site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. The DJ Dog is in the house. Awa. You knew that Sparkles is Master Chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they're committed to someone's righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghost allowed at graduation. It's only written in the school's bylaws. If there were actually a ghost, with all trick for you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Now that everyone's together, it's Spork Monster, he's totally mellowed it out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more from now on. I prefer that everyone refers to my new name, Party Monster. So tries to finish what he says, but everyone has to wrap up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Ejected student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking and you know she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Paul. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking to the carpet, you see perched upon top of his dirty chef's hat. Our crown. Welcome back, Bob. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we mailed it directly to your father. We figure at the least we can do is for the. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. There's a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chandelier of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electric hissing. The clang crew arrived to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. While still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not from this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually felt like I knew this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of you kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. Just begin to learn who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you really are, Clank. Blown away by Miru's maturity, it's pretty clear she managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. Squirrel opens up and Clank disappears through it. Such a weird game. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Let's see what he looks like. He's so casual. Howdy, classmates. It's just like the first day you met him. He's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give him. It's not enough just to give him about a good chicken. So it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chef man in the history of chicken and made and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. What? I was about to say, no, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. And Grant, what are you doing sitting here while you're alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask you to dance. I wonder, might you tell what are the qualities that you would expect to find such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy must, a tidy goatee, and a degree from a University of Cooking School Academy, just to name a few. Truly is my lucky day. Will you dance with me? Yes, I'd love to. They led across the antrim, hand in hand with the Colonel Sanders. The future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100 franchises run up and running, I'll be ready to take the day off. And I'll be glad to spend it with you, together with you, Ingram. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think there's something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Because besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? Found a love connection without earning Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only one half of it? Will you be able to endure sharing with his other love, life an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my, hearing around. Surely you'll find a place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. No way. Is it really the end? Is that really? Come on. I guess it is. Well, that was the anticlimactic. Um, God, that was a very short game. I didn't think it was actually gonna be this long, but it was still short either way. One game done. There's Hush Hush we need to beat, and then it'll be basically free to do another game for Freaky Friday. I do want to do another Friday Night Funky video and something else, but oh, I do want to do another Freaky Fridays. Just don't know which game, so I will have to look into that, see what other things we can do. But for now, if you guys enjoy this small series, this is a very interesting game. If you want to play it for yourself, it's on Steam for free. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's episode. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.